Imagine your kid starts getting into trouble and a professional tells you that there's a school that can fix them. They'll get an awesome education and fun outdoor activities that restore your kid's hope.
No different from being scared
Once you
straight.
send your kids away, you can no longer see what's actually happening. What if you just spent your life savings on a program that makes them even worse? Well, I'm about to go on the craziest mission in the entire world to find out. In the school I'm talking about,
I just want to say this really quickly. I've never seen anyone, like, design themselves to look like a Meat Canyon character until now. Like, this looks like the parody someone else would make of him to hurt him. This is Reckless Ben. But I just wanted to point out that he did it himself and he's just happy with it. It's a style. It is a style. But like he's just like I'm cool with me. This is okay.
Ballot is called Provo Canyon School, and there's been a ton of allegations
No, he
about
came
this
back from
place.
Mexico, I think.
Families are suing Provo Canyon School.
Raise your hand if you'd call yourself a survivor of abuse.
When I first heard about this place, the first thing I thought was, if this place really is as bad as everyone's saying it is, then why is it still open? Why are the parents still sending their kids here? And if you go to the website, why is there only 5-star reviews on this place? So I decided to do some research, and it seems like the reason this place is still open is because all of these are just word-of-mouth allegations.
I was verbally, mentally, and physically abused on a daily basis.
Yeah, unless there's video evidence of what's happening inside, it's gonna be really hard to shut this place down, which is why I'm going undercover to get this video evidence.
It's strange to have that many people say this about a high school. Also, this is a psychotic plan, but like it's usually some people will have like a kind of negative experience and feel like, you know, like they don't blame it on the high school, they blame it on like the people that are going to high school with them, like just like they were bullied and like it's very negative. Reckless Ben, I think, is also 30. This is a bad idea.
And if Provo Canyon really is doing bad things, then first I'm actually going to try and improve their facility. But if they don't want to take my advice and continue being evil for some reason, then I will do whatever I can to make sure they get shut down.
Good Joker.
So I first
Probably the
heard
best
about this
Joker of
school
modern
when
times.
a fan reached out to me through email saying he actually went to one of these schools
their
himself,
animated series,
and that I need to investigate this place.
If I was given that option, I would choose to go to jail, like right away. Knowing what I know now, there's no world I would go back.
Oh my god.
You're woken up early in the morning, you're barely fed any food, and I was kept in solitary confinement for like 3 days. Every single aspect of your life, they will critique to make you like bend to their will.
What are the things people get sent there for?
Disobeying your parents at home, headed down a wayward path like my parents said I was.
You said they hire anyone as teachers, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, one of the main things I keep
He
seeing
does kind of
online
look like the
is
guy
that
from
Provo
Always Sunny.
Canyon
I think
will
he's probably a
hire
lot nicer,
anyone
though.
as a teacher, which is very bad.
That's literally
because
you?
in order
Oh,
to be a
nothing wrong
teacher,
with
you have
it.
to have
Hi.
a minimum of a bachelor's degree. You have to get a state-approved teaching license,
didn't know that.
and most importantly, you have to have a squeaky clean criminal record if you want to work with kids.
Nice Mario
So to see what their hiring
tracing
process
there.
is like, I'm going to see if they'll hire my friend Sheldon. So I was thinking, if you want to, would you be down to get hired by one of these companies? And then you'd be like the teacher?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with playing that in Magic the Gathering. I don't know, whatever people want.
Dang, that might be hard to get into, though.
Sheldon's perfect because I
It's
don't think he
fine.
meets any
not
of these
ideal,
qualifications. First off, he never went to high school, and if you just Google his name,
What?
the first thing that comes up about him is he stole a car. I mean, this was...
I see what he's doing. He's getting his least qualified friend to apply, and then he'll probably do this thing where like he gets someone slightly more qualified to apply until they get hired, is what I assume.
a long time ago, and since then he's gotten sober and completely turned his life around.
That's good.
He's now a very productive member of society. The only thing he gets arrested for now is making GoFundMes.
We're just gonna do this GoFundMe.
But the point is, he has probably the worst record ever, and he is definitely not allowed to have this job.
I like
So,
your
we
attitude.
signed him
Thank
up.
you. I love Magic the Gathering.
Each seat is provided with a seatbelt.
We're here in Utah to get this job. Pretty dang nervous. Time to start the spy cameras. Spy camera, spy camera.
Utah? Yeah, Utah.
Hello. I have an interview.
In Sheldon's entire interview was only one question.
What?
Let's say you walk in, code was called, you walk in and you see two kids just fighting. They're just going at it. What would be your, what would you do in that scenario?
Well, I'm assuming, you know, I would try and break it up as best I could. I mean, I hope that's the right answer at least, but that's what I would try and do. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. We do get into restraints. I hope that you would be willing to get your hands a little bit dirty.
Absolutely.
Do things.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I would just wait until you get the call. I feel like you'd be good.
Okay.
I got the job.
Wait, you got it?
What?
Yeah, I sent you the text. Look how good I got the interview.
The only problem, Sheldon was basically 100% sure that he was going to fail his background check.
Yeah? Do you have any idea how hard it is to get a job, like, in the past, like, 5 years? You'd have a better chance of, like, I don't know, like, I don't even know, like, winning, like, a small lottery. Like, it's been really hard. What? His background is perfect, in my opinion. Maybe they got it confused with, like, the least amount of crimes with the most amount of crimes that they wanted for this job opportunity, particularly.
It's a school with kids. There's like all these extra federal regulations.
But maybe Provo Canyon is so money hungry, they'll just ignore all these federal regulations.
Maybe they don't follow the federal regulations,
What?
you know? And so maybe you can just get in because maybe they're breaking the rules. I don't know. We'll see.
3 weeks
So are you
later.
like officially hired now, or?
Yeah, they verified my education.
I think
What?
you want to get hired.
Well, dude.
He didn't go to high school!
They didn't give you a background check, did they?
They shouldn't have hired me because I stole a car.
That's crazy. They didn't even question it.
What?
Don't worry, you start. We verified it ourselves. And it's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
He didn't get a high school diploma, which is, you know, like, I'm not looking down on anyone that didn't get one. It's just, they're a teacher. They're... Now. They stole a car while drunk. Yeah, life, but still, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't think people should be, like, treated negatively their whole life if they do something wrong, like, when they're, like, a teenager or something. But this is journalism, not good journalism, but journalism, this is journalism. It's just, I think that people, like, for large publications stopped having to be journalists, and, like, this is now what happens. Oh my god. Ben's videos give me anxiety in the best way. Yeah, this is insane. This guy has, to put it in perspective so far, does not have a high school diploma. That's okay. That's life. Does not have a high school diploma, though. Stole a car while drunk. Had a bunch of different, like, things on their, background showing that they did not have a diploma. They did not, again, that's not something to be ashamed of. Like, that's fine. But, like, they just probably should have been hired as a teacher with all of these specific infractions not being disclosed to the people that were hiring them. They asked them one interview question, which was, if children were fighting, what would you do? And that was their interview.
Well, now that Sheldon's an actual teacher at this school, I bought him even more spy cameras so he can visually film his experience.
Oh my god.
Now it's time to see if
What
they're
was Utah
actually
mentioned
doing
earlier?
stuff that's illegal.
It's
And if
where
they
this
are,
takes
that's
place.
when I come in and help them improve their facility.
I like that he brings the pizza.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Sheldon's first day of training.
Oh.
Yeah, this is still pretty much Sheldon's first time ever using these spy cameras, so he wasn't really used to it and kind of just filmed the ceiling the whole time. So to make it more entertaining for you guys, this is the actual audio, but I hired an animator to animate over it. So
cool.
Here you go.
What do you think we do here at Provo Canyon?
Your youth residential treatment center.
I like the filter.
Yes.
How do the kids feel about being in here?
Not great.
Not great. So they don't like it?
Not usually.
Almost all of our kids have made real and serious attempts to end their lives. Their parents call in, they're immediately...
All of the children that go there. This is their first day on the job. And their first thing they tell them is like, oh yeah, almost all of the children have attempted to take their own life. He sounds almost proud of that. Yeah. I mean, I think he's nervous, but like this is like I don't know if you should nervously laugh about this kind of thing. Feel like they should raise some alarms when you have a near 100% attempt rate. Yeah. I mean, I think the thing is though, like if you're nervous, you might say something a little odd and like chuckle. But this is like kind of odd to like just disclose on someone's first day of work, just like, well, they don't love being here. This is the extreme, the extent of it. No, we're not going to do anything differently.
Am I getting out? Am I getting out? Am I getting out? Their staff are going, not today. You're not. They want out. That's a high-risk time because they're hoping the decision is going to be made to send them home.
But we've had a kid here for maybe like 5 or 6 years.
What kind of like aftercare do you guys have set up? Because obviously, you know, be dependent on a place for 5 or 6
Very
years.
bold question to ask.
I feel like he's going to be having a really hard time adjusting to real life.
3 typical types of restraints. You have
What?
Your mechanical, your chemical, and your physical. The mechanical is going to be like your tie downs. Your chemical are going to be like the injections, tranquilizers. Guess how many restraints we average in a month?
50?
Chemical?
100?
Or
300.
there you go.
300 times you have to restrain the children? Okay, chemical tranquilizers are like a huge deal to like give like an adult. Like I think the amount of times that like they use chemical like tranquilizers rarely, like even on like people that are in psychotic episodes. Like it's very rare. Like they'll do that if like you're pretty much just like going to like try to bite someone's like ear off. We couldn't give that to Harambe. Well, there was like other stuff going on with it. Yeah, anyway, they just walked into a horror movie. I really like that this poor Sheldon guy was just like, yeah, I'll be on your video. That sounds cool. Oh, they're gonna turn me down. Oh, okay, I got a job. I feel really good about that. Oh, okay. All right. And like it just keeps going from there. This is their first day.
Really?
250 to 300 restraints is the average a month.
Out of how many kids?
140.
So each one would get restrained twice a month?
Yep. I go up to Shane.
Their background check would have said that they didn't have a high school diploma and they stole a cart while they were drunk. And they hired this person specifically to restrain children.
I'd say, hey Shane, that's not your chair. I need you to move to your chair. And he doesn't move his chair. The response was, go hands on with Shane for compliance.
What?
She's slamming chairs all over the place. Oh, I'm sorry. We were lovely slamming them to the ground. So, what are some staff behaviors that might pose a risk to the facility?
I don't know, they brought up like talking to the media or whatever earlier.
Yeah. All right, so here's some news articles about some Utah facilities.
Yeah?
So Utah trouble teen facility sued by parents. This Utah Teen Treatment Center is being monitored and could be shut down. Any media contact you, no comment, but just don't say anything. And then immediately report it to the CEO.
Oh my god.
Provo Canyon is heavy in the media, okay? Please do not respond to any media. We do predict in the next little bit that Provo Canyon media involvement will actually increase.
Why is that?
A little bit ago, we had a new hire that we did not catch in time. That was a private investigator. And he wore
Restraints never work. Yeah, like it does like highly agitate autistic children. There's some things where like as an autistic children ages, there might be something that would soothe them and help them, like in terms of like, I think like there's this company that makes like really nice like it's not like a restraint, it's kind of just like an area like for their bed. So like they can like comfortably like sit like on their bed and like it feels like it's not as sensory like intense like for autistic children. And like if they're like going to like pose like some sort of like flight risk, like you can hear like if they're trying to like leave essentially, like so like there's some instances where like if it's comfortable, yeah, it's like a cubby, but yeah, it's like something that can like not like restrain someone but still put them in like a good position where they can like still have the ability to like get out and get help if they need to and stuff like that. This is like not like that though. So like I do want to make sure that people understand it can hurt them if they're restrained. Yes, it can hurt them also. Like there's different stuff that works with people that are like in a bad place and stuff. This is a psychotic thing to do to anyone in any situation. Like if someone is going into a mode where they need to be like essentially like knocked out or like restrained, they need to get like significant mental help and like counseling consistently. Wasn't there a movie that covered this? Probably. This is an additional one. Well, okay.
Camera in it. It's corporate's hunch that he was hired by Paris Hilton. So
what?
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's going to court. We do believe it's going to reach like federal high-level court. And so the big president and CEO says, I want to come down with the full force of the law.
No, it's not.
Did you read my text?
No, what happened?
Paris Hilton sent an undercover.
Probably telling this new employee that because they're kind of like inducting him into a cult almost, it sounds like. Like, in order to like do these types of things, they probably have to convince him that like this is like not as big of a deal as it really is, and they're trying to go like, oh, well, we're suing her for, you know, all of this. We're gonna sue her, and then they can't because this is a psychotic thing. They have the money. You have to sue people for things that will actually do something, though. If you try to sue someone for this, you'll get all of the videos of you committing child abuse actions taken to a court system, and they won't be happy about it. They'll review those, or they'll see those things, and they'll be like, oh my god, that's crazy. People that have a lot of stuff that come out in Discovery will not sue someone, usually. Depends on the court system. I don't think they'd want to risk it. Like, this is a psychotic thing to do. I really doubt that they're going to actually sue her, but I think they want this guy to believe that.
Independent.
That's the thing.
Yeah, the last guy who tried exposing this place is now facing multiple felonies.
Oh, they might.
And a prison sentence. But me and Sheldon
They
are
might try to
all
put
used
him in
this.
prison.
It's gonna take more than a
You're from
federal
Smuggle on a
lawsuit
High.
to stop
How are you?
us.
She's cool. I hope you're doing well. I hope Alana's
Take a
well.
deep breath. Take a deep breath. You do.
Yeah, to be a mental health instructor here, the training was a complete joke. I mean, pretty much the only thing Sheldon learned was that Paris Hilton is evil. Yeah, I guess this is the high school that Paris Hilton went to. Since graduating, she's pretty much made it her life mission to shut this place down.
Paris Hilton wants to shut down the
Why?
Canyon School.
Despite
That's cool of her.
hypothermia and physical beatings from staff, there was no medical care.
It seems like the only thing they want their staff to know when working here is that Paris Hilton is a liar.
Paris Hilton, she came from the Canyon School.
I don't know if you folks have ever heard of a person
Physical
called,
beatings from staff.
Paris Hilton or something like that.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. They told us.
I never did watch a special that she had on Netflix. I just never had a desire to. People would say, you should watch it. I said, yeah, I'm good. But even her own sister Nikki said, yeah, you belong there. You needed to go to that school.
What?
To tell you that public care school actually did help her a little bit. Well, a lot. But she won't say that in front of everybody else because she did such a big uproar.
I got him calling Paris.
Cults and narcissists are insane. Like, just like, oh yeah, you know, she's saying all this terrible stuff, but like, she's not telling anyone about the things we did right. And she's also not telling anyone, like, you know, that she needed to be here. And she's not telling anyone that, like, you know, like, we're awesome. And she just hates us for no reason. She got angry at us for no reason. It's like insane. Like, it's just like she's crazy. And like, they just, this is the dude's first day. This is the dude's first day, and he just has to go through all of these guys. Oh my god, okay. Sorry. One of the things my old abusive workplace did was train new people with the nobody ever caused any issues here. I feel like this falls very in line with this. Oh wow, that's rough. Yeah. I knew Paris Hilton was the bad guy. No, I think we're rooting for Paris Hilton in this one. Yeah. You'd love to see how far you can go with such a person before they snap and break. I don't think you should try to piss off a narcissist or like a cult or like a group like coupled with like a narcissist. They're gonna like think about you and try to ruin your life for like years. Why not? Because it's gonna be literally years. They will go to events. They will go to birthday parties. They will go to funerals. They will go to like, and they will be like, this person did all of these things. Like, I'm not going to mention anything else. And like, then they will just try to systematically ruin your life. That's why you don't want to mess with cults. That's why you don't want to mess with narcissists. That's why you don't want to mess with groups that are like not normal, generally. They don't have like an off switch. They might find another target to go after a little bit, but they're just gonna keep going in that direction.
A liar, like for like trying 20 or 30 minutes straight.
It's not parallel. Paris Hilton made it sound.
They shake cats at the gang stalkers accidentally.
Liar.
Well, I guess there actually is one more thing the school wanted their staff to know. How to restrain the kids.
It's just him going again, over 1,000 times today. Again. It's literally like brainwashing.
So now the training is complete. But before they can...
Dude, I wonder if they did Google him and just went like, this guy's gonna be rough enough because he has all of these like things in his background. Like if they're talking about like on the news about how people are getting beaten and attacked there, like they might have just been like, this guy will be really big and like rough, like he's gone to jail.
Become mental health
I think it's
professionals,
possible.
Our government requires them to pass a state medical exam. The government does this because, I mean, it's pretty obvious. We just want our mental health instructors to know what they're doing. So Sheldon brought his secret cameras to record how Provo Canyon tests its mental health professionals.
You go through this, I cannot give you the answers to these, okay? But you know, I do like apples. I do like bananas. I like cantaloupes. I'm a dog person. So anyways, let's start from number one.
A 67-year-old man is found unresponsive, not breathing, and without a pulse.
Did somebody like cantaloupes in this stuff? I kind of like cantaloupes myself. I'm just saying, you don't have to listen to that. It's up to you.
And yeah, the instructor did this for the entire test.
Oh my god.
The person giving chest compressions is not allowing for complete chest recoil.
You kind of like dogs? I love dogs. Yes, I do. I'm a French bulldog myself. Thank you.
This is to make sure that you can... This is for like your mental health evaluation to make sure that you're going to deal with people that have mental health issues correctly. This is like not okay, this is like not okay, yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna eat me an apple in just a little bit. I'm just saying that, okay?
How is this even
real?
real?
No, listen to me now. It's up to you folks. I'm just saying.
But anyways, even though Sheldon didn't learn anything, he passed his medical test.
I don't think it's supposed to be legal. I think they got away with it because no one did this before. No one turned them in.
Everyone just phased out and they gave us all the answers to the test.
But this is when Sheldon realized that they were catching on to him being a secret undercover agent.
Whoa.
He looked at the watch because I was recording and he goes, "What kind of watch is that?" But and then when I'm going to get the watch, the fucking key lights up and the room was dark, so it was like super fucking dumbass obvious.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel a little bit uneasy with it because there's a certain thing that's been kind of watching all of us. And I don't know about y'all. This person, I mean, this thing just kind of like hangs out.
What?
And I'm just like, okay, why is he hanging out like this? He just looks about and he's like, who are all these people here? Who they?
I started shaking. I've never had
oh my god
that much of a physical reaction to any anxiety. My head was literally twitching, dude. I'm like, this is crazy. And then he picks up a stuffed animal off the shelf and he's like, it's Curious George.
Anyways.
No way! No way!
I would like you all to meet my friend George. Yes, he'll be George. Because George can fly anywhere. Just don't drop him, okay? Oh, whoa, George.
I thought he was talking about me.
Was it scary?
Yeah, it was scary as hell. I've never been that afraid in my whole life as in that moment. He was talking about a goddamn stuffed animal, dude.
That's really, 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 really funny that he was like, yeah, I feel like there's someone watching us. I feel like there's just something odd. I don't feel good about it. Like, obviously, we're all being watched right now. And I think you should meet my little guy, Curious George! I would piss myself. I would actually piss my pants. That was deliberate part of the training for sure. Maybe to see if anyone had a reaction. But I guess he was stoic enough and chillin' enough that yeah.
Anyways, Sheldon passed his entire week
of
training.
What the flip?
Now unit staff.
No! And you know what that means. Sheldon is now officially a mental health technician at Provo Canyon School.
Yeah! Oh no. You would piss pants too? Would you piss someone else's pants?
I'm swing shift A, a mental health technician.
Sheldon's gonna be the man for us.
Yeah.
So it's good that we have Sheldon on the inside as an undercover teacher, but at the end of the day, what we're really trying to find out is this place bad for the kids? And the only way to do that is to send in an undercover kid. And then I realized that, yeah, we definitely can't do that. That's super illegal and just like morally messed up. So instead of sending in an undercover kid, I'm gonna be an undercover kid.
Okay,
You're
wait.
not go in there, dude. You're gonna go to like it's like 6 felonies.
Yes, there's a couple problems with me checking myself into this place, such as I just turned 30 years old and the oldest kids they accept here are 17. And Sheldon tried talking me out of the idea for 2 whole days.
Dude, do you think they're really gonna believe you're 17 though, Ben? I mean, like, don't you think they're gonna want?
He does look 17. Also, super messed up that the second that, like, they're 18 and, like, adults and can sue them and have any sort of, like, ability to, like, go up against them legally, like, they're just like, get out of here. 30-year-olds look 17. Some people look really, really young for their age.
Like, some kind of proof of you being 17.
Sheldon's right. If this place was ethically ran, they would require me at a minimum to provide my birth certificate before accepting me in here. So this is the test. Is Provo Canyon gonna break the law and put a 30-year-old in as a student just because they're money hungry? Or are they gonna follow the law and require that I show proof I'm 17 before accepting me in? I went to the Provo Canyon School website to sign myself up and
What? Wait a second!
I went to the
Evidence-based treatments, adolescents who struggle with
Provo Canyon School
emotional disturbances, childhood schizophrenia? What? This is a mental asylum. They've just remade a mental asylum for people that don't have rights yet. Oh my god. Dear God, dude.
Website to sign myself up, and right away I saw that I actually can't sign myself up. One of my parents has to do it for me. So I put an ad on Craigslist to see if anyone wanted to play the role as my dad for a super secret project. And no one responded.
Not a single person?
So not only am I gonna have to be the kid, but I will also be playing the role of my own dad. And I just signed myself up. First, they wanted to know why I was signing my kid, aka myself, up for Provo Canyon.
If your kid has a sexual or gender identity disorders.
Oh my god!
Having what he calls.
So I don't, okay, like I know that like there's like a lot of different feelings in the world about how different people want to live their life. But I really do think no matter how you feel about these situations or how people identify, you can at least admit that, like, if someone has schizophrenia, it's a slightly different vibe than being gay. Like, I feel like even if, like, you're very concerned about that thing, like, you don't go, okay, then we'll put them in the place where everyone has schizophrenia. Like, it'll be very healthy for them. Like, all of this will get worked out. Like, I feel like you'd at least understand that there's, like, a different level of, like, needs there, like, for different people. Like, even if you were just, like, this isn't right at all, like, you would at least go, like, this is different. This is different than this other thing. So, alright,
Submit. I don't know. I just think it's pretty funny that they still accept people in for being gay when being gay stopped becoming a mental disorder in 1987. Also, conversion therapy is banned in Utah.
Oh my god.
So it would actually be super legal for them to accept me in because of this.
Hello, I would like to sign up my kid for Provo Canyon.
What is your kid are kind of struggling with?
Recently, he's been having some homosexual thoughts. We heard that your school can help with that.
Perfect. And just anyone specifically or
Heavenly Kitten doesn't even wake up when I do that now. Okay. Alright. Perfect. 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 Oh.
Residential treatment, like is he seeing a therapist or a psychiatrist or anything?
No.
I was just asking because in order to proceed to what we're going to need to do next is kind of review any of his clinical behavior. So if he hasn't been assessed before, that kind of stuff is going to need to happen.
They didn't need a birth certificate or anything?
Not yet, no. She just said I just need a note from a therapist.
And she said homosexual thoughts are a condition to get admitted into a treatment? What are you getting treated for?
I like that this guy was like okay with this until this point. Now he's just getting really angry because I feel like everyone's flip switched of just like, this is completely insane to like, what do you mean? How is that happening? Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is like psychotic. Like, what are you talking about? Okay.
What makes this whole situation even crazier is that literally right after this, I start watching through all the footage and I get to a part in Sheldon's training where they literally tell all of the staff that this is literally a gay-friendly environment.
This is the LGBTQIA plus community. This is
what?
Gender equality. We're accepting and we're understanding of all gender issues.
What?
Right. We treat our kids that are trying to find their identity, figuring out their sexual orientation.
What?
Yeah, it seems like this place isn't against being gay at all. I wonder why they accept me in for being gay then.
Because they want money.
It seems like
I also just want to point out that this dude's face is like really pissed. Before he was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Now they're just like, because they want $100,000, dude. That's what they want. They suck. We should kill them. Like, his demeanor completely, like, went in the other direction. Like, just like, this is beyond acceptable. Okay.
Up to anyone into this place, as long as they have a doctor or a therapist note.
The next step is just get that doctor's note and then call you guys back.
Yeah, I can explain what's kind of going on at home, any procedures at home, those kind of things.
Dang,
that
dude.
Sounds easy enough.
So I just have to go to a doctor and be like, hey, can you write a diagnosis that my kid has gay thoughts?
Yeah.
So I Googled conversion therapist. It turns out there's not many in existence anymore in the United States.
Yeah.
But I started calling the few that still do exist. And then I realized that I can't just play my dad and the child at the same time, or else they're definitely going to recognize that it's just the same person playing both.
If Reckless Ben, I don't know if you'll ever hear this, but I could really play your mother. If you ever need someone for your videos that's just a voice on the phone, let me know. I'd be happy to help you. I really do. I'm just worried about my gay son. Like, I don't want him to have that kind of lifestyle interfere with his life, you know? Like, I really do care about him. I love him so much, and I've seen what this does to families, and I've seen what this does to other people, and it's just, I just don't want him to go in that direction. You understand, right? Let me know. Hit me up. I know I don't sound like that normally. I know I sound like a hamster. But, like, hit me up. Hit me up if you ever need me. Just saying. I like what you do. This school should be shut down, dude. So... there you go. All right. I've arrived at an interesting time. Those aren't my values. I don't know. There's context for it like 10 seconds back. I'm not going to fight you.
With roles. And the Craigslist ad to play the role of my dad is still empty. So I got Jordan, the fan that originally told me about this idea, to play the role of my dad.
Hello, this is Dr. Fry. Hey, my name's and I have a son that needs to get into some therapy.
But every single time, even the conversion therapist felt bad to send me to this school.
Whoa!
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. I'm in the business of helping people make changes.
The fact that no therapist wants to send me to Provo Canyon School actually makes this place seem more credible to me. It seems like to get sent here, you must have to be a really bad kid. But then Sheldon got done with his first day of work, and when he got home, he told me why a lot of the kids got sent to this school.
That being fair, said, if you did want to think of like the people that do that as evil, that's fair too.
So far, because he used to smoke fucking weed.
That was me. I got sent there for smoking weed.
It seems like a majority of them are just like really annoyed and just completely normal.
This is when I realized maybe it's just hard for me to get sent here because I live in California.
What?
The only therapists willing to talk to me are ones with a California license. However, Provo Canyon School is located in Provo, Utah.
No, Colt, no. Hi, Colt.
They play differently there.
We play differently here.
This is the exact same city that's currently trying to put me in prison for years, all because I tried to get a few Mormons to return Legos they stole.
Wait.
It's weird how all the
This is in the same town? Like, they just, like, went and, like, filmed this at the same time? Like, we got time. This isn't, like, our big thing. Yep. Oh. So, like, they were like, oh, I might get arrested, but I gotta go pretend to be a 17-year-old child real fast. And they were like, what? Okay, they might have been able to arrest him for a few different things now that, okay, yeah. This is just all of Utah? Okay.
Conversion therapists in California can see this place as a big red flag. But in Utah, therapists seem to be sending patients here all the time.
Are they?
Just for like the smallest things. If only I lived in Utah, it'd be super easy for me to get in. But I don't. I live in California. So I'm gonna have to be extra convincing with the next conversion therapist. But luckily for me, someone finally actually replied to my Craigslist ad.
So basically, yeah, I'm gonna be playing your son, I guess, and
Okay.
In 5 minutes after meeting my dad.
When it involves women, I want that. That would make me feel like that would brighten my life.
One of the main things which I would recommend is for your son called the Reckless Ben to just I don't know, just do more community service.
So I don't know. My dad wants to send me to this school that he thinks like help my gay thoughts and stuff.
What's this school called?
Oh no.
Provo, PR. Wait, son, what is it again?
Provo Canyon.
Yes.
They had a high ropes course. That looked kind of cool.
What? He's doing a good job pretending to just be like, oh man, I'm kind of depressed about this, but like, I like rock climbing. Are they doing a bit? No. I think that this is something that like a teenager would be hyped for.
We just want to help, and we need your signature. We need your recommendation for that to happen.
And I would love to make that recommendation, but it's something I can't do.
Yeah, even with the professional actor, we couldn't convince this guy to recommend me for Provo Canyon. But this guy from Craigslist is a professional. He is not gonna take no for an answer.
The decision that I've made is that I do want to send him to Provo. I need you to see that I am in pain, that we are in turmoil in our home. And there's an entity out there that can help us. You're a good man and you do good things, and this is a blessing that you have this gift to do this. I'm begging you.
I think your dad will never let this go, so why don't you go for like 2 months just to just convince him and just get out.
So, my therapist wrote a letter of recommendation.
I like that he's just like, this place is gonna suck. Like, just go there for like a few months and show him that like you are still gay. Like, this is really annoying. Oh my god. Get this man an Oscar. He did really good. Broke under very little pressure. I think he was just like, this is weird. Like, oh my god.
Oh, he made a document and signed it. Yeah! Sexual identity confusion, which has been described as unwanted.
We might actually get accepted.
I cannot believe you guys just badgered him into signing it. So they're gonna let you in for having homosexual thoughts.
I guess so.
After we submitted all the paperwork from the licensed therapist, they gave us a packet of how awesome the school is going to be for me when I arrive. There's a swimming pool. There's a high ropes course. This place looks like a summer camp. Also in the packet, there's a daily schedule for what I'll be doing.
Oh,
there's actually some pretty interesting things in it. This place is kind of expensive, about $1,500 per day. But if this place promises to turn...
No wonder, like, you could get a child in for absolutely anything. But, oh my god, dude. Per day is just unrealistic. It's insane. $1,500 per day. Was expecting like 20 to 30k a year. I was expecting like 200k per year. Like I was expecting something really bad, but like $1,500 per day, and they don't classify it as like, oh yeah, it's per year, it's this much. It's per day. That's 90k for 2 months. Yeah, it's insane. Oof.
Turn bad kids into good kids, and the kids can have a bunch of fun while doing it. For a lot of families, the price is worth it. However, Sheldon has been working here for a few days now, and he says the reality of what's happening is...
Sheldon has developed post-traumatic stress disorder in 2 days. I just want to point that out. He does not look happy anymore. He has developed post-traumatic stress disorder. So
working here for a few days now, and he
Ugh.
says the reality of what's happening is just a tiny bit different than what's been advertised.
There's no high rope course. There's no pool.
But on my schedule, it says that there is a pool. It says there's a high ropes course, and there's like physical activity time. And
is never. I have that on audio too. The manager said it's never getting reopened.
Swimming pool. Right now, it's just our big hole in the ground. There's no water in it. There's a crack.
This expired in June, and this is what they were giving the kids.
they're giving them expired Slim Jims for $1,500 a day. They're giving the children expired Slim Jims and refusing to fix the pool. Like, oh my god. It's a mini Slim Jim too. It's not even the full Slim Jim. Super profitable scam? I guess so.
They said they got unlimited Thanksgiving dinner. And you know what they got for dinner?
what?
2 frozen Uncrustables.
Okay, so the food could definitely use some improvement, but at least they get a good education, right? Well, they never taught
They don't even unfreeze the Uncrustables.
playing brain rot TikToks for the kids.
All they do is watch brain rot. Like, that's all they do.
What?
So yeah, it looks like this is what your kids are going to be learning if you send your kids.
I'm sorry, what?
After reading through my packet, Sheldon said basically everything they're advertising to me is a lie.
So they go to bed at 9
No.
so
No.
Dude puts them to bed at 7:30, bro.
What happened? Don't worry about it. No. They put them to bed at 7:30?
Like, I just put him to bed at 7:30 because I don't want to deal with him that much longer.
What, he said that?
Yeah, he was smiling. He thought it was funny.
So do they have physical time from 3:30 to 4:30?
See, that's the thing. It's so stupid it's giving you a schedule like that. They just lie.
But false advertising doesn't seem to be.
So they don't have recess. They don't let them go outside. They never see the light of day. All the children are just shown brain rot TikToks for like 12 hours and they're given 2 Uncrustables every day.
The only problem. Because
I kind
guess
of
they
live
just
like
hire
that now.
anyone.
It's not $1,500 a
It
day.
seems like all the
You're
people
okay.
who are supposed to be trained professionals have no clue what they're doing.
Donna makes really good food,
The
it seems
nurse
like.
in my class was arguing with me. I got it on video. Like, he's arguing with me that
Connor's
he can't
so cool.
overdose on Tylenol. So he needs to know that is actually, like, really bad that he thinks you cannot overdose on Tylenol. Like overdose.
The children are getting like liver damage as they try to overdose on Tylenol, and all they can watch all day is like SpongeBob like making poop sound effects and then like bleeding from the eyes, like with the vine boom over it. Oh my god, this is absurd.
You took too much of a dose. It's over the dose. The 2 words.
But anyways, the last thing I have to do before I'm accepted in as an official student is I have to do one more interview with my dad to make sure we're a good fit. And Sheldon was getting a little bit worried that I wasn't gonna be able to make it in as a student.
What would suck is if you didn't get in and I've just been stuck here.
So, to make me seem like the most rebellious kid in the entire world, I dyed my hair red.
Why is he naked?
He does not have red hair. He has black hair. He's Caucasian. But he dyed it red.
I love this father. I love this father. He's the best person they could have gotten. This is like Nathan For You levels of like Craigslist polls. I love that he said what like he's got black hair when he's Caucasian. Implying that dyeing his hair red made him less Caucasian.
It was just a few days ago.
Ben, do you want to say anything?
First off, he said my hair was red, but it's clearly orange. As you can see, it was like, you can see it's like he doesn't even like respect me, you know, it's like. After this interview, Provo Canyon said they'd get back to me in a week. The only problem is this place is getting really depressing for Sheldon.
Poor Sheldon! My god, he just sent him to he sent him to the gulags. He sent him to the gulags to torture children, and he's starting to like have a mental breakdown from like the stress of it, which is fair. Like he's going to develop personality disorders. Oh my god.
He doesn't even know if he can last another day inside this place.
What if I just fly up tomorrow, dude?
That would be fucking awesome. This sucks.
Yeah, I'll just fly up tomorrow and we'll just figure it out. I'll just show up to the school and I'll be like, hey, accept me, dude. And they'll just accept me or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, let's do it, I guess. It's not gonna work.
But the next morning, before my flight, Sheldon called me with some devastating news.
I just got fired.
Whoa, what?
Really?
Dear applicant, Health and Human Services, Office of Background Processing, completed your background check. Because of these findings.
They completed his background check a month in. God. He worked there for like a long time. You are not eligible to have direct access to children. This is like a really bad thing for them to send like after the fact. Like, oh my god. It's the state too, you're right. Oh.
You're not eligible to have direct access to children and
They didn't do it beforehand? They did not.
That's crazy that they still let you work there even before doing the background search.
Oh my god. The HR manager said it was a rough situation and no one has talked about dismissing you.
What are you talking about? What are you doing? He got a day off. When the state of Utah dismissed him from his position because he had stolen a car while he was drunk. And never completed his high school education. And was deemed unacceptable to be around children. I love that they were just like, this guy's really good at restraining kids, though. A lot of people quit. Maybe stealing the car made him really good at restraining kids is the thing. You can get an email from the state of Utah legally declaring you unfit to be around children, and then someone will go like, oh, ignore that. Ignore the state of Utah. Please come into work tomorrow. We can't get someone to cover your shift. It's just gonna be really hard for us. Like, I don't know, we're like really short-staffed right now, and like, you haven't reported us to the police, so like, you know.
Dang.
I'm not fired. You fail the background check and you're fired. I mean, normally you don't start until the background check comes back good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is happening? What is happening? This can't be normal. These guys are having underreactions to everything. Like, you need to, like, have a mental breakdown over this. You should be freaking out. Like, you should be freaking out. Like, this is, they're like, in shock, it seems like, but, like, dull surprise. It really is. They've been hardened by the Legos, Grimmi. That's true, Fuzzy. That's true. Oh, my God.
It's so weird they just put you on.
So even though Provo Canyon found out Sheldon wasn't allowed to work with kids, they just let him keep working anyways, which is super illegal.
Yeah?
If someone happened to put all of this evidence in a YouTube video and released it for the entire world to see, I mean, this could completely shut the school down.
They have now sunk their ship through their own greed.
Yeah?
Because they wouldn't need to keep me right now if they paid a decent wage. They would have enough workers.
If Provo Canyon School is...
Oh, they're not paying him anything, too. That's why they didn't fire him. You've applied at a school before? You've not applied at this school. Let's see if they accept the 30-year-old man-child.
Too money hungry to fire Sheldon, then maybe they're too money hungry to do a background check on me, and they'll just blindly accept me in as a 30-year-old. So I ended up getting on my plane flight and flew all the way to Provo, Utah.
Bro, after how genuine I've been, they're gonna have trust issues for the rest of their lives after.
Okay.
I like them just editing that in as they drive there nonchalantly, just like... I've, like, been friends with these dudes. Like, I'm, like, an informant for the CIA. Like, I'm going out with one of their moms. Like, this is weird. Oh, it's gonna make things awkward with their moms. Christmas is coming up. And then they just keep driving like nothing is happening. Oh my god. At this, every federal government service needs to involve this situation. Yeah, I think that, like, this is, like, insane that they just went, like, we don't have enough staff. Come on, hurry up. He's completely moved into this Airbnb. This has become his life.
But now, I have to solve a problem that I've been putting off this entire time. Money. Yeah, it doesn't help that literally every single video series I've ever put on YouTube has either been demonetized or completely removed.
My last video got taken down, incorrectly taken
I would believe this guy is 17. He kind of has that vibe.
down. Shadow ban me
YouTube
again.
keeps taking down all my videos.
They removed 3 of my videos. Right now, I'm 100% censored.
Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, at the time of filming this, I had a little over $2,000 in my bank account. And with the price of $1,500 per day, I can't even be in here for 2 days. But here's the really bad news.
You have to pay 1 tuition in advance throughout your child's stay. So you'll also be paying for January. So due today at time of admission, it's going to be $49,400.
$50,000 for a month. That's a scam? Yeah, this is a scam where they torture the children and show them SpongeBob TikToks.
Damn, dude.
We can't spend $49,000 on this.
On a deposit? Yeah.
Can you believe it's that fucking expensive, dude?
I definitely don't have that type of money. For 1 month, $49,000.
We'll
Hi,
need a
Heavenly
whole
Kitten.
2 months
Hi, baby.
paid
Hi,
in
Kitten.
advance to let
Hi,
you
Heavenly
in.
Kitten.
Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. There's not a chance in the world that I'm finding this type of money anytime soon.
Yeah.
But I already flew out here, so I have to think of a plan of how to trick them
But
into
Chef
letting
when
me
arrives,
in.
he is very chuffed right now. Hi, baby. We're watching an insane person video.
If I
Thank you
truly
for
was
helping
money
me.
hungry, I would wait the day to get the $49,000. And that's the plan. I give them a fake credit card, so it definitely declines. I'll tell them that, hey, you guys should just let me in, and if you guys can wait just 2 business days, my bank will approve it.
Okay, so let's start with the first credit card, $49,400. And how much do you want to put on this card?
Everything. There's definitely enough money.
It did decline.
It declined?
Yeah, probably because it's so big.
Okay, I'll give him a call right now. So I had a fake conversation with my bank to learn that
What?
there was fraud put on this fake credit card.
Hi.
Hi, I just called my bank. It came up as fraud, actually.
Yeah.
Right when the 48 hours is up, I can just send it right then. They said I'll get it within 48 hours. Then they did say they'll approve the purchase, and the money's there.
Yeah, no, I believe that because it's like I said, it happens all the time. But unfortunately, I can't approve an admission.
You
unless I
make
have
them
to
put
file
this
a
on
closing tax.
Yeah, they still said they can't accept me in until they receive the payment. So I'm gonna add some extra pressure. I told them that I'm leaving on a work trip to an uninhabited island with no cell phone service. So they have to accept me in now, or they'll never get me as a student to their school. I actually leave for a work trip today, so it has to be today or else I don't know how I'm gonna get in there.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Let me.
No!
They ain't calling back, bro. I'm telling you, there's like
They're calling back. You said they weren't calling back. They're calling back. Hello?
I'm going to go ahead and approve the admission.
Wow. They're not stupid people. They're insane. And they thought, well, we're going to get 50K in 2 days. Should we just do this? Yeah. This is going to be probably so hellish. I don't know if I can even watch this next part, considering how embarrassing it's going to be to see a 30-year-old man pretend to be 17, but let's see.
work for anybody else on the entire planet.
He's available at 3:30 if you guys could be down here by 3:30 to start his admit process.
Okay. It's 1:36 right now. We have till 3. We have like an hour to figure this all out. How are we gonna get the spy cameras in? Yeah, we probably should have figured this out sooner. But we definitely can't use the spy pen Sheldon's been using because they don't let students use pens here.
What?
Pens, scissors, pencils. They are not allowed pens. They are not allowed scissors. They're allowed golf pencils.
The only spy camera we thought would work was the spy camera button.
What?
There's only one problem. I remember Sheldon telling me that if I go in with spy cameras, I'm definitely getting busted.
Why?
Notice you having spy cameras, bro. You can't even shower without them standing 10 feet away.
So I thought the best place to hide the spy camera would be to make a hole in my shoe. But Sheldon was very adamant that even if I put the spy cameras in my shoe, they're still gonna find it.
What?
It's crazy. It is literally like a supermax prison, dude.
What?
They strip search you. They search everything.
At this point, I would just keister it, like, honestly, like, literally, like...
They're still gonna wand me down and it's still gonna go off. We were running out of time until I had to go in. So we just had to make up an idea on the spot of how to get me cameras in after I get strip searched. Here's the plan of what we came up with.
Oh,
It's
no.
Not the best idea, but it is an idea. We open a bag of chips, put the cameras inside the chips, vacuum seal the chips shut, and mix it in with a bunch of other chips so they blend in, and then Sheldon will just go around the building handing out chips to all the kids, and hopefully he hands me the bag with the cameras inside, and that's the plan.
This is like Death Note, but like really, really, really stupid. Like, this is a really dumb idea. And I'm gonna be really upset if this works.
I guess day one, I'm not gonna have any video, so I just have to like recap what happens in like a story or something, I guess. And then day two, I will hopefully have a camera if the chips work. Dude, this is so stressful.
That's not enough chips probably for all the students. What do you... That's like a bag of chips from Walmart. That's like 20 bags of chips. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. One chip per kid, one chip per kid.
Okay. Hey, see Sheldon? You bad, dude?
Mish, no. Mish, no.
Oh,
Mish, no.
okay.
You demon. Mish, no.
Okay, now that Sheldon's gone,
come here.
I'm actually starting to get pretty nervous.
You pepper sprayed me.
I was getting nervous to go inside. I remember Sheldon explaining to me how hard it would be to escape.
You're a good kitten.
Huge, super hard to jump.
No.
Really? How tall is it?
Probably 12 or 13 feet.
Wow.
You're not going to be able to escape. Okay. It's going to be like really hard.
And if I can't escape, I'm going to be forced to pay for a month of this place, which I definitely can't afford that.
Wait,
and
he has to
to
escape?
escape and get caught, there's going to be really bad consequences for me.
If you try and run, they shut down in the entire facility. Everybody's on what they call Cat 5 silence. There's no escaping. There's maybe the illusion of escape that you can create in your mind, but there's no physical escape. People have tried, they've regretted it. They go straight to intervention, which is solitary confinement. There's no way to escape.
Yeah, Provo Canyon literally has a room specifically designed for kids that don't follow the rules. If you go into his spy camera footage, this is what the boss had to say about this place.
They don't even go to class, they just stay in state.
Yeah, I know, that sounds not very fun.
Terrible.
Yeah.
They don't go out, they don't go. Yeah, but when they want to act the way they do, that's what they get.
This is so interesting because they seem to understand that this is a terrible thing to do to other human beings and like this is objectively evil. But they're just like, yeah, but what can you do? If they want to leave, we have to torture them for 90% of their waking hours. It's really sad. And it's like, dude, that's you. Dude, that's you. You're the guy doing that. This isn't like happening in a nature documentary where like, I don't know, like a penguin's getting eaten by a seal. Like this this is like what you're choosing to do. Like it's you. You're the person doing this.
Of being a mental health professional.
Oh my
One of the
God.
kids actually tried to escape.
A kid escaped, and then right as I was leaving, I was about to FaceTime you, the cop rolled up, and she's like, I got in the back. And now he gets put in the gulag for 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah, I got it all. The audio today is crazy, dude.
There's one kid who ran away, the police brought him back. He was in there for like 2 months, I swear. Yeah.
This is something that is, like, I think illegal to do to prisoners, like, in most cases. Like, there have been legal suits based on, like, treating prisoners in this fashion.
Oh my god. We can't talk to anyone for 2 months.
And butts and butts.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But as Sheldon kept working, he saw more reasons why kids were getting sent to this room.
Locked a kid in solitary for stealing a bag of chips.
How long
What?
do you think he'll be in there? Till he admits, or
A week?
Yeah, okay.
For taking food when you give them 2 Uncrustables. Again, they're starving them, it sounds like. But okay, alright.
If he behaves, it'll be a week. If he continues to be a dumbass, it'll be longer.
What?
He stole chips. He's screwed.
Dude, if you end up on the wrong side of people's, like, stuff for this, they're just gonna
The part
kill
that
you.
really sucks about this for me is, how am I going to investigate this place? If I ask a single question they don't like, they're going to throw me into solitary confinement. But I was running out of time. And the time ran out. I couldn't film it, but I checked myself in to Provo Canyon School.
The fact that they let him check himself in to a high school as a 30-year-old man, they didn't ask for any credentials to show he was a child. 8 hours.
Yo, what up,
later.
everyone? We're about to check to make sure we got the footage of Ben, because I don't think anyone's gonna believe that this actually worked. Oh my god.
50K though? Yeah, it's 50K. $50,000. And like they were just like, well, it's 50,000 if it works. Like, this is insane. I guess if it doesn't, like, what do they lose? They lose like 2 bags of chips and an Uncrustable? Like, that's nothing.
We fucking did it, boys. We got Ben in there. This is insane. Like, this is actually literally, like, sounds like something someone made up. I am so nervous.
Brought chips for everyone. Oh, did you? Yeah.
Sheldon spent the entire day roaming the halls of Provo Canyon trying to find me.
Oh. This feels like a Silent Hill video.
And finally, he found me.
Hey, I get chips out to everybody. Like, you're on Alta, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, sick. Cool.
Where are you guys? Are you
Well, I was actually, no, I'm not on Alta. I was actually...
But right after he gave me these chips, he heard over his radio that they called in a search to find contraband materials on my unit.
Oh my god.
I heard him call a unit search right after I gave him the chips. I'm like, damn it.
Maybe they won't take the chips from him?
So I have this spy camera button, but I don't have this red jacket I'm wearing right here with the button gun anymore. Because I guess when they strip searched me, they took it to look for contraband materials and they just forgot to give it back. So this entire time I've been asking for it back and they never give it to me for some reason.
They said it was supposed to be yesterday and they still haven't got it yet.
And she's not here.
I guess not. They keep saying it's supposed to be yesterday, and they kept saying, oh, it'll be done by 9 a.m. today.
That's kind of rough.
It'll be done by 3 p.m. today.
This does seem like a mix between a prison and like a mental asylum or hospital. Like, this is really messed up.
But I'll go and talk to someone and see what we can do.
But before the teacher could give me my shirt, they did a check on my room for unauthorized contraband. They made all of us fold our pockets inside out. But little did they know, I had 2 pairs of pants on, and the spy button was actually inside my inside pair of pants pockets. So I spent the rest of the day filming inside my pocket because they still didn't give me my shirt back, but eventually they let us have a small break outside.
All right, so here's the deal. I want everyone to do some sort of, what is it, physical activity. Don't sit in there and just look at the sun or let the sun look at you. I'm not fucking around. Pace, Ben. Just pace around. Go pick up a basketball, dribble it around, not because I think you're overweight, because I want you to waste your energy so I don't have to deal with your goddamn hyperactivity. You understand that?
So I picked up a basketball and airballed it so hard it landed on the other side of the fence. The fence had mesh on it, so I couldn't hop it. So I climbed this little basketball hoop right here and hopped all the way to the other side.
Hey! I'm getting the ball. I'm getting the ball. Oh, sorry.
What?
I ran through random backyards and houses, and eventually I made it to the city, where I went into a random restaurant and hid in their bathroom. When the coast was clear, I borrowed an employee's phone to text Sheldon and told him to come pick me up.
Whoa.
Yeah! We did it! Yeah!
You did it! You escaped the school where they torture children and they only torture them and no one's ever escaped from it! Yeah! Like, that's insane!
Don't worry about it, you! We made it!
Oh my god.
While we were waiting for my 5-star level to cool down a little bit, I decided to recap what went on inside.
Yeah, I was in the gulag for the first day and a half.
Yeah, that had to suck.
Yeah, I was in there for like 30 hours.
But
wait,
finally,
what?
After 30 hours of solitary confinement, just so they could get rid of my gay thoughts.
Wait, what? They just put him in solitary confinement because they didn't have a room for him yet? That's so messed up. Just like, oh, we don't know what to do with you. Just, we're gonna get you an Uncrustable in like 20 minutes, so just, yeah.
They finally thought it was safe to put me
Dye his hair so you can't find. Oh, dude, this guy looks so specific. There's no way. This. I don't think that, like, this is gonna be a common person in Utah wandering the streets of this small town. I think that he has to go home.
in a classroom. The only problem is we didn't learn anything. The teacher pulled me to the side and told me that this is what school was going to be like for me.
School over here is going to be kind of... It's going to be kind of demeaning.
What?
So.
What?
Yeah, we didn't learn a single thing. Basically, the entire day was just us sitting in a room and the teacher threatening us of how bad it was going to be for us if we misbehaved.
Probably get fired. I don't have the patience to talk to people.
What?
The crazy thing is none of the kids were even misbehaving. The teacher just was getting some type of power trip from telling all the kids how bad it was about to be for all of us.
Have you guys been put diagnosed with anxiety? Yes, yeah. The anxiety, it'll kick in. He really
What?
will. He's on your ass. He will sit right next to you, and he will whisper things to you.
What?
That you will go ahead and just make you realize that you are in a different environment. He will sit down.
None of these guys are trained and all of them are insane, and they're just like, if we can say or do anything, and we're the people that have worked here after not getting paid anything because we probably enjoy murdering children and treating them like crap. Like, that's...
He was literally just trying to power trip us. So I went 17 hours without peeing, right? And then we get back, and the first thing he says is like, I don't want anyone to ask me if you can use the bathroom. And I'm like, shoot, I want to ask to use the bathroom so bad, but I know he's going to blow up on me if I ask to use the bathroom.
But finally, it's 7 p.m. I guess this guy got tired of verbally torturing us and told us to go to bed without learning a single thing in school.
Cool.
Stay in your bed.
Prison sounds better,
And
yes.
after 13 hours of sleep,
It's sad to think
this
there's
is my
children
alarm.
there.
Everyone, shut up and line up. Shut the doors.
Wait. 13 hours of sleep? They just leave them in their room to do nothing? They don't have any pens, they don't have any books? This does sound worse than a prison. If you laughed in their faces, then what? You'd probably be put in solitary confinement to piss your pants and given, like, mold to eat. Like, this is an insane place to be.
Did you tell everyone you were in there for gay thoughts?
I was like, my dad sent me here because he thinks I'm gay because I've never had a girlfriend before. He's like, that sucks that you're here, but like, we just had someone else that was here. His dad sent him here because he's like super Christian. I guess he was gay or something. He sent him here and he's like,
These people are evil! Oh my god!
he was like, not unusual.
Wow, do you have that on audio?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you, what did they send you here for?
I don't have any like friends that are girls, so I think he thought I was gay maybe.
Huh. Really? Okay, well, I don't really care. No one in here cares. Everyone here sucks equally. I had a kid I dealt with from California. Parents were Christians. They had a Christian school from California.
As we were having this conversation, we were passing the high ropes course.
We did the high ropes course.
What was that?
We did the high ropes course.
No. They haven't used that since the 80s.
Really? Yeah. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Sorry, this is a lot to take in. This is like a lot to take in. Like, it's like not cool. Like, this is... okay. Alright, okay. This is nothing like the brochure. I just like that he's like, no one does that. We're not doing that.
Wait, why is it here if we can't do it?
Attitude.
Attitude.
Okay.
No, that's a nice pool though, huh?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's the indoor pool, or the outdoor pool.
Oh, can we go there after this?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. How does the pool not work?
There's a crack at the bottom of the base.
I like that Reckless Ben is, like, befriending the people that, like, work here because, like, he's an adult and they don't understand. He's, like, just schmoozing with, like, the other 30-year-old men and, like, talking to them very easily because he's 30 years old and they're like, this kid's really nice, I like him. Oh, we're gonna have to beat you if you don't stop asking about the ropes course. Oh, but you're nice, like, it's okay. Yeah, there's no pool either. Yeah, it's crazy.
Fix it?
That's been broken for a couple years now.
Why didn't they fix it?
Because it costs, I think they said it was going to cost like $50,000.
That's only one day for like 30 kids.
Yeah. They're never going to fix it.
Really? Why not?
Why? They're rather just spend like cheap money.
Oh
What
my
happens
god.
when a kid escapes?
The cops are out looking for him.
Wait, the cops are looking for me right now?
Yeah.
Am I like an Amber Alert?
Yeah.
High
school for the possible.
They made him an Amber Alert. Oh, I guess they thought he was 17, so that makes sense. Oh my god, that's really funny. Yeah, they think he's a kid. They'd have no social security number for him or any documentation that he's a child. They're just like, oh, we lost a 17-year-old. Yeah. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Again. Yeah, you don't need to keep asking. He's like 30. It's really funny.
Runaway.
Was it 10-11?
I have no idea.
Anyways, I ended up just flying home, and now I'm back in Los Angeles. And 2 days later, they called the dad version of me saying they had a very important update, and I had to call them back immediately.
She said that it's very important that I call you guys right now. What's going on?
I've ran your credit card now, and it's declined twice again.
Oh my god. They didn't tell him they lost his son. They didn't tell them they lost his son. They want him to pay for it first, and then they're going to tell this person they lost their son. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, Purse Pixels, for the 95. Oh my god.
So we need to get something worked out today, as I told you before. Do you want to call your bank and have them see what the issue is, but it is declining.
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, I no wonder Lydia told me to call. This is a very important problem.
But a few hours later,
oh my God,
they finally thought it was a good idea to tell the dad version of me that the kid version of me was missing.
I cannot believe they waited 2 hours for them to go and get $50,000 so they could charge them for nothing. For losing their kid. For losing the kid. This is... Oh my god.
Ben jumped the fence and escaped, and we're still trying to find him. He kicked the ball over the fence, I guess, and then climbed over the fence and ran. So I think they did chase after him. They were unable to find him, so I know the police have been notified. So they are looking for him.
Well, he actually, I got called from an unknown number earlier today. It was actually Ben, and he talked to me. He did say he would come back, but he gave me a list of demands.
What? I like that they're just like, yes, we lost your son. Yes, he did leave. He did escape. We are looking for him. The police are looking for him. Oh, he'll come back? Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. We're really excited for him to come back and for you to pay us the $50,000. Like, what is happening? This is so insane.
I guess. And he said once you complete these list of demands, he'll come back.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Yes, my plan is to blackmail them with
Oh my
bad
God.
press that they lost one of their kids. And the only way they can get this bad press to end is by improving their facility for the rest of the kids.
The first one was, he said, fix the high ropes course. The second one, he said, fix the pool. The next one, he said, just feed them like edible food. It doesn't have to be good, just it has to be edible.
Feed them edible food. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be edible. They were giving them unedible frozen food for for Thanksgiving. They got 2 frozen Uncrustables. And they got expired Slim Jims. Wow.
Next request was, he actually wants to learn some stuff. If it's a school.
I also love the idea of them just going like, okay, yes, of course, you're his father, please. What did he say? He wants to learn. I see. That's what he told you?
He wants to learn. He would not like the kids to be in solitary confinement was his last request.
Oh, some of them have to be.
Ben said there was one kid.
I love that, like, the people at this facility have all become insane, deranged psychopaths that have, like, no humanity left in them as human beings. So they're just like, oh, yes, we do have solitary confinement. Yes. Like, they don't even think about how that sounds or how that's not something they admit to, like, to the outside world, that, like, all of these things are, like, completely insane. But, like, they're just like, oh, well, some of them have to be in solitary confinement, yes. Grimmi should go work there undercover. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. I don't want to do that even a little bit. Why would I want to go to a place where I will be tortured or alternatively torture children? This sounds like a terrible idea. They're so lost in the sauce. It's psychotic how lost in the sauce they are with this. It's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Could you pass as a teenager? This man is 30 years old. This man is 30 years old. They let a 30-year-old random dude into the school for no reason.
Who stole a bag of chips, and he was going to be in solitary confinement for 2 weeks.
Oh, well, I don't know.
And he said if you guys can complete those list of demands, he said he'll actually come back.
And for every day they don't do these listed demands, it's every day that they now have a missing student. It looks like Provo Canyon now has a very big decision to make. Do they improve their facility, or do they risk getting shut down?
People like this never do that. Like, an organization like this is never gonna go like, okay, I suppose we'll start treating people a little bit better and improve their overall well-being, and I guess put more money into, like, them individually and think about them as people. They go, we can find an easier way to exploit the children if this person went missing.
I know the pool is in the progress. They need a lifeguard, so the pool will be up and running. I don't think it's full of water currently, so I think we don't have a lifeguard. So I think that's been our hang-up.
I like that she's just blatantly and, like, boldly lying.
The ropes course is functioning. Food, Provo Canyon's very average.
She doesn't even go like, oh yeah, like it's completely edible. It is food. I like that she's like, well, our food is very average. If you were to be in a conflict zone in a third world country, it's completely acceptable.
Well, it seems like
Hi,
Provo
Buck.
Canyon's going to choose to improve their facility.
The pool is supposed to be up and going as soon as we get somebody certified in lifeguarding.
But I wanted to add urgency to get these demands done as fast as possible.
I'm just worried about my son. Do you think, because I'm worried he's going to die out there, do you think you could get the...
I forgot that Reckless Ben is also sociopathic, so that was a slap to the face of just trying to threaten people with a dying child at random. Well, I don't know. He's never been in Utah. I'm afraid someone's gonna just kill him. He's really just, he's very gay. I don't think he can function. Like, not like you and I. Not like you and I. It's a huge thing for him. He's having a hard time with it.
A pool rebuilt fast, that way I don't have to worry my son's gonna die?
I can definitely work on that. I can call over there and see what their status is on the pool.
About something.
DoorDash food, so we can get food sent to him if you want to twice a week, so he has like normal good food.
Well, I don't think he just wants it for him. I think he wants it for all of the kids.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that.
That's nice. She's like, oh, what a leader. That's so sweet.
Ben, that's very nice of him.
Dude, they might actually meet the list of demands. That'd be sick.
So the next day,
Oh
they
my
called
God.
back.
I don't know when the pool will be fixed, I guess. And I don't know if, I guess they're working on it. It's like a bigger construction problem.
He said he's not going to show his face again until we meet those listed demands. So I was wondering, is there any way that maybe I can talk to the CEO
I'm just
or
wondering who
anything,
she is
and
very
I can help you guys get these listed demands met faster? Or because I just really want to see my son again.
Yeah, no, me too.
I was getting worried that Provo Canyon was going to claim that these listed demands are too hard for them to do. But I'm prepared because I've already done all the math on this company.
How many kids do you think are in Provo Canyon?
256.
So that
There are 256 children there.
times 365 days of the year, that's $91 million a year.
There will probably be some people that will be taken out of the school with this video being uploaded. So it's probably going to be a significant amount that are pulled because their parents aren't psychopaths. That's insanely easy, but that's, if you have, I'm very sorry to tell you this, but unfortunately, if you have no morals or ethics or desire to do good for anyone else in the world, you can make a lot of money until a very weird sociopathic YouTuber finds you and wants to destroy your business practice, is what's happening here. That's pretty much the long and the short of it. It says a lot about society. It says a lot about YouTube, and also insane people. Yes.
Do you think it costs $91 million a year to run this place?
No, they pay us 17 an hour. They could pay like 40 an hour.
How much?
They pay them 17 an hour. For like, it's the American dream. Oh, goodness. You're being too optimistic, fake news, they'll cry. Well, the thing is, it's very, okay. So, the people that run this organization are probably sociopaths or psychopaths, like, most assuredly. They're probably going to make it make sense for them. But the thing is, like, it was a little bit easier to do this with, like, Legos. It's a lot harder to do this with kids. So, since he has, like, audio of them discussing the things that they want to do to children and how they harm them consistently, and admitting on camera and, like, on audio that they will put the children in solitary confinement, which is not advertised on their website, they're kind of in a rough situation there. They kind of really don't like this level of, like, I guess, scrutiny when it comes to torturing children. So people in charge of the school will probably uproot and run to avoid the lie bet. I don't know if they'll do that. This is a pretty large amount of money. What they'll probably do is they'll probably try to sue the YouTuber. They'll probably try to sue this guy. They'll get very aggressive about it. They'll have a ton of bad press. Some people will start pulling their children out of the school because they think it's, like, way too aggressive of conditions, like, once they do see it, if it gets a lot of traction, like the Lego stuff. They will lose in the end. Well, that's what always happens to psychopaths. Like, what usually happens is that they continue to build things and become cockier and cockier. Like, they did have some facilities when they started, but now they're just pocketing this large amount of money. Instead of spending, like, a small amount to fix some of the amenities and feed the children. So, parents can actually do something about this, though. Yes, a lot of them are probably going to take their children out of this school. Are you sure? Yes. Not every parent that sends a child to this type of place is evil. Some are just really misled. So, and, like, the thing is, the school was completely shut down. Oh, there you go. Probably Paris Hilton got to it in time. Yay. Thank you, Paris Hilton.
How much staff is working there?
With teachers and everything, I'd say like max 50. I mean, probably closer to like 35.
With this calculation, I'll estimate all the employees cost about $5 million a year, leaving the CEO with about $86 million left over.
So where's all the money going?
It's a for-profit company.
It's going to the CEO.
It's going in the owner's pocket.
So this guy, Tim Marshall, is the CEO of Provo Canyon School, and from my research, it looks like he doesn't really do anything to help the facility. So basically his only job now is he's a spokesperson, and he argues with the government to keep this place open. Basically, in the grand scheme of things, my listed demands are going to cost him basically nothing, but it will really help the kids out. But the thing is if the school doesn't want to take my advice, then a story could leak that they lost a kid, and that could shut down the school. So I'm going to call them again and see if they're ready to improve their facility.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice.
And they didn't answer. So I called again.
Hey, I'm still calling about my missing son. I think this is a bad wondering if you guys
He does look like Clay, though.
Any updates?
If you have any updates at all, like, just literally any updates.
If you guys can just let me know any updates, even if you haven't found them yet, I'd literally just love to know any update. If you could just get back to me. It seems like you're blocking me, which kind of sucks, but yeah, if you can just, like...
They lost his son and then ignored them. I'm gonna ignore that. They are ignoring that they lost his son. I'm gonna assume they found out who he was, otherwise, holy... I think the thing is, they should have probably had a conversation with him about that, instead of blocking him in their last conversation was that they lost his son, his hypothetical son, that he invented for this scenario. No money, no kid. I guess so. They were like, well, his credit card didn't go through, so... I don't know, we move on? Looking up news on Provo, I found a Reddit post from someone who sent there as a kid 20 years ago. This place has been open for a while, I guess. Saying the only thing he really remembers is the isolation room. Oh my god. Why would they give him any time if the kid never existed? The thing is, this is a bad look for a company if your last conversation was, we lost your son. Yeah, he's out in the wilderness. Yeah, we did an Amber Alert. We got the police looking into it. You're checked in and clear. But we lost your son. Yeah, so... And then a few months later, or like even like a couple days later, they were probably like, well, if he's lost, they're not going to pay us. I mean, his card was declining, so maybe, you know, yeah, I mean, he might be better off out there.
Call me back, that'd be great. The lesson here is if you're a parent sending your kid to Provo Canyon and your kid escapes, instead of looking for your kid and trying to help out the parent, they're just going to block the parent. They'll just block you.
But after a couple months, they finally answered.
This is Sherry.
Hello, I'm just calling to see if you guys were able to find my son.
Okay, and we're calling on a balance on the account?
What?
Well, I'm calling because I guess you guys lost my son, and I was just wondering if you ever returned.
So yeah, there's just a balance on the account. Did you want to take care of that today?
Well, is it okay if I ask about my son first, and then we can figure out all the money stuff, or?
So I tried calling again.
He was in there for only 2 days, and then he escaped, and so I was wondering if you guys have any information on where he's at.
I don't know who you're talking about. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't have any information for you.
They gave up on finding me.
I can't believe they lost him and they were like, can you send us money? Can you send us money? Yeah, we did lose your son. We haven't found him. Okay, yeah, you don't want to pay us? That's fair. Okay, we're not going to talk to you anymore, though. We don't know where your son is. Like, They realized who he was and it's all fake? No, I don't think they did. If they realized who he was and it was all fake, they wouldn't have said, I don't know anything about that. Sorry, I don't know anything about your son. I don't know anything about that specifically. They would have just ignored them. They seem to just not want to deal with them, and they wanted the money that they would have gotten if they had not lost their son, so they tried to make it sound like they didn't know about that. So they were just like, yeah. They can't deny it. They evaded Amber Alert with the police. They're just scammers that are like, well, we're not going to make any money off your son if he died in the wilderness. Sorry. You want to take care of the balance here? And yeah, they did call him specifically to ask for money. Oh my god. It's weird how Ben is underselling the whole thing. If you were a dad, you'd be livid and screaming like a banshee. Well, I mean, like, what is he supposed to do if they just go, yeah, we lost him. Oh, he didn't come home? Oh, that's rough. I'm really sorry. Oh, the egg is on my face. Oh, is my face red? I'm really sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Well, we really hope you have a nice day, and, yeah, if he wants to come back and you want to pay his tuition, then let's make that happen. Like, it's suspicious because he's not working with the police. I think also, like, the thing is, like, he could just be calling them to get an update while he is working with the police. Like, the thing is, they have no information on this. They don't care. These people don't care about anything related to this, and they aren't going to go to the police to, like, report the child missing longer and try to draw more attention to it. After they couldn't find him, like, in the first day, they were just like, don't talk about that right now. No, don't worry about it. If Ben escaped, they could have had other kids escape before. They probably have had other kids escape, and I think that they probably don't want it to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the other thing is, they probably don't want it to be something where, like, other kids realize they can escape. So if someone goes missing, they're just like, they got picked up by their parents, don't talk about it anymore. So the thing is, he also probably escaped because he's like a calisthenics, like, gymnast. Like, he's really into, like, calisthenics and, like, exercising and, like, doing, like, insane sports stuff like that. So he's, like, able to, like, pretty much just parkour his way through life and leave if he wants to leave whenever he's in a weird situation. So He'll have to survive on the mead streets of Utah. Yeah, your son is lost in Utah. The weather isn't very good either. Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time. Yeah, it's not a very comfortable place to get lost on the streets. So, their scam artists, like actual confident facilities, would find out your background quicker within a day compared to a month. I don't even know if they ever found out his background. Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't sound like they did. Like, it sounds like they ignored them because they didn't want to be sued and they didn't want to continue to be asked questions over and over and over again when they weren't going to get any money from that person. So, they just started ignoring them. Like, that's the thing. If someone is going to torture your children if you send them to a school for $1,500 a day and deprive them of food and give them old Slim Jims and, like, frozen Uncrustables, like, they're not gonna, like, really care if, like, your son goes missing or your daughter goes missing. They're just gonna ignore it. Like, they're gonna ignore it like how they ignored him. Like, they don't have any responsibility in this situation.
Dang.
There you go.
Well, that sucks. So just be lost forever and no one cares. But just because they gave up doesn't mean I'm giving up. I went all the way back to Utah and found some random people in Utah that said they were down to help with the video. Maybe you could just be like, yo, I like met them up on the mountains or something. I'm a mountain person also. Yeah, you could pretend to be a mountain.
Where does he find these people? How does he do this? This is like someone that has a 10 in charisma. Like just on like their, like, they have their stats distributed and they like put nothing into like, I don't even know, like, restraint. Please pretend to be a mountain person. Hey, like, you could just say you were hiking and you found him and he's like cold. He was cold. Tell him he was cold. And the guy's just like, okay. Why?
Person. And be like, we're both mountain people. Don't leave unless there's proof that there's actually, they're gonna do those listed demands.
Yeah.
Be like, we're running out of food up in the mountains. We can't.
What are you doing?
Hi, how's it going? My friend, he, like, I gotta get him to come back here, but he doesn't want to come back. Like,
What's your friend's name?
Ben.
Joe pretty much leaving a lot of food up there.
He's not contributing anything. He was just like, I'm not going back till they fix this and this and this and this.
Got it. So...
I like the expression of, oh crap, that's the kid that we lost. Oh no, that's the kid that escaped. And this guy's just like, I get paid very little money to be here.
I hate to leave this on a cliffhanger, but if you want to see what happens next, then come back for part 2. Also, if you enjoyed the video, then subscribe to Patreon for a ton of more behind the scenes stuff. The 4th Lego video is still coming out soon. Just want to make sure it's perfect before I release it. Huge shout out to Sheldon for working in this place for a full month, and shout out to Jordan for giving me this idea. And if you have a mystery that you need solved, or like a crazy problem in your life that you can't solve yourself, then email me at this email.
If you want me to go torture a corporation of some kind, please contact me here. Email him to be his mom over the phone? That's a good idea.